How's it going? My name is Japandavi, and we are playing All Stars Tower Defense X, which just came out with a new update, coming out with some new units like Ace and Zeke Beast Giant. So we have a little bit of a mix of One Piece, and we also have Attack on Titans here. The new map for story mode is Attack on Titans, but that's not what you're here for. You're here to see the new Zeke character here. So he's a little weird. So his circle radius here, that's not actually his range. That's the range in which he's not allowed to attack. So if they're inside this circle, he will not attack. So if we place one here, actually it'd be better off to show here at the spawn. If we place it here at the spawn, as you can see, he just refuses to attack. If they're inside this circle, he will not attack. The second that they leave this circle and they go outside of the range here, we speed this up a little bit. Okay, well, we'll just place it here then. The second they leave the circle, now he's attacking. So if you're curious, I do have him ascended, and I think that's what a lot of you are wondering is whether or not he's worth ascending. He's a little wonky, but you can upgrade him, and then he goes from this to a cone. And now his range it's weird. Like, it looks like it's long distance, but really it's not long distance because he's only hitting from here to there. But it is a fat cone, which is pretty good. But it is like a small area of which he can hit, and then it's a big circle around him in which he can't hit. It's a very niche thing. I suppose you could set him far away, like this, and this will allow him to maximize his damage here. Trying to line up the cone is a little difficult. Like, if you can get him over here in this corner, like so. That way, while he's attacking, well, he's inside his circle now, but while he was attacking, he would be facing this way, and he'd be hitting a cone on everything like this. Now, we're just going to hit replay so we can keep talking about him, because he is really good. He is a good unit, but his attack pattern is just a little weird. It's not as bad as Mihawk, but I think it might be doable. So, like, if we place him here, and mind you, this is just an easy boss fight. You can use any units to do this. Don't take that into consideration. Place our Zeeks back here and start. And as you can see, as long as this circle isn't touching the track, he's able to hit all of this range. So thinking about it like that, that's actually not too bad. He's covering a decent radius from there all the way over there to spawn. And he hits this fat cone, which means he could probably hit about, like, let's say, probably about maybe like 6 units, maybe 7 units at the same time. It's actually kind of insane. I'm honestly starting to think that Zeke might actually be like one of the most OP units we have in the game right now. But as you can see, it kind of lines up. Where his circle radius is where he's not allowed to attack. So just take an image of that in your head and just make sure that the track is not inside that circle. If the track is inside that circle, you will not be dealing damage like a typical unit. You want the track to be outside the circle like this. So place there. And the only issue with this is that it's pretty hard. You just kind of have to guess like what his range can actually cover. A little bit of trial and error, because it doesn't tell you that his actual range reaches this far. You just kind of had to like guesstimate that, because I've replayed this a couple times now. That's the only reason why I know that. When you're placing him down, it just shows the circle in which he can attack, which is a little confusing. I hope they fix that. But yeah, Zeke is here with the full max Zeke here. He's only level 75. There's 5 levels that could go. He has Prodigy. I was using that to level him up really quickly. That we can get this video out. But with some traits, it can definitely boost it. But at level 75, 5 levels off, like the damage is barely going to change. He's dealing 40,000 damage every 10.8 seconds. So about 11 seconds. He's doing 3.7 thousand DPS. Every second, he'll do 3.7 thousand, hitting for 40,000. So if you find a stage that is a red stage, like the new map, he'll be hitting for 80,000. It's actually insane. It's actually really, really insane. I highly recommend Zeke. Ace will do later on. He just wasn't priority for me because red elements, there's no need for red elements right now. You need blue elements for the new story map, the new trials. So get Zeke first. upgrade Zeke, get your traits on Zeke. Zeke is the main priority right now. Do everything else second. Hope this helped you guys determine whether or not you want Zeke. I think he's insane. I think he's amazing. Go ahead and get him. Good range, good damage, good spread. Can hit a lot of people at once. But yeah, no, this is definitely an amazing update, and I'm loving this game so much. Hope you guys are too. Tell me your thoughts on the game. Tell me your thoughts on the units. Tell me who your favorite is right now, and tell me who you're working on and trying to grind for. You guys have a great one. Take care of yourselves, and always, I love you.